Kit Kats can read.
Hello, welcome to day number 1 of the Biblio Games. So it's the 1st of June today. It starts today. It started way this morning, but I've been very productive today, sorting out bookish things and videos, and I filmed my May wrap up. So I'm now at 9 p.m. this evening, just pretty much relaxing. So I've got my relaxing music playing. I feel a bit sickish actually. I attempted to cook something for dinner, which was like prawns and bean sprouts with this pastry, but the pastry didn't cook right, and now I'm just like, oh, I don't know, I just don't feel great. So probably poisoned myself somehow, but you know, I woke up this morning actually to a phone call from work, and I was just like, nope, it's my day off. Like, I got told that if I get a phone call from work, unless I am on call, to not answer it. And if they don't leave a voice message, then it's not important. Obviously, if they do, depends on like what it is. Just because I have received phone calls on my days off work before, which have ruined my days off. Like literally, it just not been good. So yeah, so I haven't heard anything from work since. So I'm currently starting to read my first book for the Biblio Games, which is The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, volume number 1. This is my graphic novel, and it's different from the Netflix TV show so far. So yeah, and then once I read that, I'm going to be starting, did I mention I Love You by Estelle Mascame, this chunker of a book. I'm actually going to be reading for the Simsathon readathon, but reading still counts for the Biblio Games. So that's my plan for this evening, just to chill, get some reading done before bed, and then yeah, who knows what's gonna happen later. Hey guys, it's day 4 of the BookTube Games, the Biblio Games, and I am now 75% through again, but better, which is my second read, and I pretty much haven't got that much left, so I'm going to listen to the audiobook before I go to bed, because it's actually nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just going to like head off to bed now because I've got work in the morning. So I'll listen to the audiobook whilst I am asleep, and I'll put on a sleep timer. And hopefully I can get another couple of chapters in before I actually doze off. So I'm feeling really proud of my reading so far this month, because we're only in like the first actual week of June, and I've already finished one book, which, yes, it was a graphic novel, but it was still 160 pages. And I am nearing through a second book, which is like over 400 pages. So for me, as a slow reader who's very busy, I think it's a good thing. So I'm going to head off to bed now and get that done, and I'll try and speak to you guys tomorrow. So today is day 6 of the BookTube Games, and I have completed Again But Better by Christine Riccio, and that was 416 pages, so I completed that today. And I am next beginning Did I Mention I Love You by Estelle Mascame. I'm also reading this for the Simsathon readathon, the first book that I'm reading for this one. And also I have started listening to You by Caroline Kepnes on the audiobook. So that's going to be my audiobook for when I commute to and from work or to like other places. So I'm going to head off now to get some more reading of this done, because I'm enjoying it so far. I am on the 3rd chapter, nearing to the 4th, so I'm really enjoying it. So the first week of this one has been over, and I just want to let you know how I've done for the weekend of the BookTube games. So I read and started You by Caroline Kepnes. I listened to it on the audiobook, and then I've been listening like to and from work at the weekend, as well as when I went to and from my boyfriend's, and I ended up completing it today actually, which is Monday, and I rated it 5 stars. I thought it was a really good book. I really like the audiobook. The guy sounds so much like Penn Badgley from the actual TV Netflix show, and I totally recommend it. It's so creepy, and it's very close with the TV show as well, which I thought was really interesting. But yeah, it's a really good book and a really good audiobook. I totally recommend listening to the audiobook. And yeah, I feel really good that I've managed to complete a book like over the weekend and pretty much day off today sort of thing. So I'm pretty much going to go off now, and I'm going to do some reading of my other book, which is Did I Mention I Love You? I haven't read that since I think Friday or maybe Thursday when I first started it, because I was mainly focusing on Again But Better, and then I've been listening to You, so I've mostly been like listening to audiobooks sort of thing. So yeah, I'd like to sit down and physically read now. It's really good so far. I've read 3 books this month, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm going to do a little bit of reading because I've got a cup of tea just over here, and my book is just here in this case, and then I'm going to head off and do some housework. I need to do some laundry, put my laundry sheets away, and also have a shower and get myself ready for later. I don't have a rehearsal later until 7:30, but I'm mainly going to be focusing on some reading. So I'm feeling really good. I feel like I'm doing a lot better with the BookTube games this time. I mean, last time I did have pneumonia, so can't really help that. But yeah, so I'm going to head off and do some reading, and then I'll keep you guys updated soon. Hello! Today is day 16 of June, and I haven't vlogged for a few days. I'm sorry about that. To be honest, I finished Did I Mention I Love You by Estelle Mascamé Friday morning, and I have started Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepherd. I am on page, I'm not very far through, literally on page 8. This is what I mean, I've started it, because I'm doing a buddy read along on Twitter. And I also am listening to the audiobook of A Torch Against the Night by Sparta here. I'm like 6 chapters in, and then I started a novella last night, which is The Beach House by Beth Reekles, which is the novella that comes after The Kissing Booth, which I read last year, I think. And yeah, so getting into that, it's a very short novella. I'm like 30% through already, so I'm going to be reading some more of that tonight whilst Cookie runs around in his ball for the next 20 minutes. I'll also read a bit, you know, as I sleep as well. So that's all reading wise. I haven't done anything this weekend. It's been my weekend off, but yesterday I did have a really bad day off where I have been suffering with my monthly, the joys of being a woman. Pain, nausea, headaches, you know, that sort of thing all day. So I haven't done anything. I haven't even done any video editing. I was gonna upload a video tonight, but you know, I was watching some BookTube videos, and I'm thinking of like scheduling my videos now, like as in like, you know, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays or something like that, or like Wednesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, or you know what I mean, like when people just have like routine days where they just upload. I'm thinking of doing that, and that way it will just keep me in the loop. So I might do that. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm going to head off now to get some reading done. Howdy. So it's day 18 of June and I've been very bad at vlogging for this whole month with my reading. I've just been incredibly busy, like with work and with rehearsals, and I've just been a bit all over the place at the moment. Even though my reading's been really good this month, I've just been all over the place. So because I'm currently reading, I'm not very far into Pretty Little Liars. I'm literally on page like 9, which it's ridiculous. I'm also listening to Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir on audiobook. So that I'm listening to on my commutes, because I think I've only got one audiobook left that I can listen to. Because I've never had it happen before, but some people say that like 3 audiobooks is kind of the limit for Scribd. And then I have been on my Kindle reading The Beach House by Beth Reekles, which is a novella set after The Kissing Booth, which is that old Netflix movie. And I'm enjoying the novella so far, I must admit. So that's pretty interesting. But then I did have a book that came in the mail yesterday. Did I mention I Need You? It came in. So I may end up starting that soon because it's not on my TBR for the Book Junkie trials, which I've uploaded today, so I will need to get this book read this month if I do start it. There's like so many books that I just want to start. This is how I end up with so many books on my currently reading pile. But I'm working a night shift tonight. I'm going to bring a couple of books with me so that I can do my nightly checks, and then, you know, because the cleaning doesn't take long, so it is pretty much like looking after and then letting them settle and then doing the cleaning, and then pretty much it's beyond midnight. It's there's not a lot that you do. So I'm gonna bring a couple of books with me and we shall see. So I'm gonna head off now. I need to get some lunch and I might do some reading just so that I can sleep. I need to have a nap for a couple of hours before work so that I can have a shower when I wake up and then just pretty much go to work. So we've got until 6:30 anyway, but I don't want to be falling asleep at work. I cannot afford to do that, so I just need to get some sleep. So I'm gonna close my curtains in a sec, make it all dark. I've got a big tube thing to go over my eyes so that I can sleep. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon about if I've done any reading from today. Hey guys, so it's day 20 of the month and I am currently reading Did I Mention I Need You by Estelle Mascame. I'm only 1 chapter in. Didn't manage to read anything yesterday because I worked a night shift, but I'm going to sort of be like trying to read from it today whilst in between doing things. I'm currently at Ben's though, so I'm mostly going to be chilling here for the day, but there'll be moments where I can read for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that sort of thing. So thought I'd update you on what I'm currently reading and how I'm doing. Just feeling a bit rough today. I think I've got a cold. I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow to have my filling done up here, so good times. I'm gonna head off now and I will speak to you guys soon. Hey guys, so today is day 21 of June and I went to the dentist today, so I just want to explain why my lip and this side of my face is droopy. So you can even tell like the muscle in my cheek is just like so yeah, I had anesthetic and it's just like numbed this side of my face. Even my eyelid earlier was numb. This eyelid sensation is gone, so maybe it's slowly working its way down, but here it definitely still feels weird, and here as well. So I had a filling under here, quite a big one actually. So I obviously had a fairly big cavity there. But anyway, that's done now. I attempted to have some food and I haven't managed to do a lot of reading. I've been kind of like procrastinating today. I've been doing stuff, I've done laundry and that, so reading wise I'm still reading this. I did start it when I first got it. I'm on chapter 4 now though, so I have read a couple of chapters today, but I would like to do some more reading. Now that I've sorted everything out, I'm going to read some more of this. Hello, today is day 22 of June and I'm currently reading The Supervillain and Me. I've been at work today, been playing some video games and I just settled down to read. My throat is so dry, I'm really unwell, so probably not going to do a lot of reading tonight, but I'll do my best before I go to bed. Just wanted to give you an update. Hey guys, today is day number 25 of the month of June and I'm currently reading The Supervillain and Me by Danielle Bennis. I'm reading this for the Summerthon / the Biblia Games. I am gone past the halfway mark now. Page 186. Aha. It's a really good book. I didn't realise this was part of a series until I was just entering it on Goodreads. I was like, oh my god, book 1 in the series. That is so good, because I could totally get the sequel to this, because this is so good. Like, I'm really enjoying this. Was actually on an anticipated releases video of mine. I believe that's why I got it. I really liked the premise of it, just this girl talking to a supervillain and befriending a supervillain. It's really cool. And they just have an awesome relationship, like, oh, so good, so good. So yeah, really enjoying that at the moment. Like secret identities and like she doesn't know who he is and I've got an inkling of who it is, and if it is that, then she's been so oblivious the whole time. So yeah, really enjoying that. That's the only book that I've mostly been reading from. I have been listening to the audiobook of Torch Against the Night by Spartier, which I'm close to being halfway through now. I just need to go through, and I think there was a couple of chapters I wasn't really listening or concentrating on, so I feel a little bit lost, so I might go back a few chapters or just flick through the physical book and just be like, oh yeah, I know where I am, because I did that like when I first was starting the book. I like didn't listen to chapter 2 or something like that, so I just flicked through the physical book and got through it. So yeah, so I haven't touched Pretty Little Liars and I haven't touched Did I Mention I Need You, but they are two books I definitely want to read. So after I read Supervillain and Me, I think I'm going to go on to either Let's Call It a Doomsday, which is a review book that I got, or possibly The Kiss Quotient. Don't know. It all depends. But that readathon ends in 3 days as well, so either way. But you know, I would like to get this read within the next couple of days at least, so that I've done really well with my reading for June. I'm such a slow reader. I am so busy all the time. You guys see how much that I work. And I work loads. This week I'm already going to be working over my 40-hour contract, which is crazy. Close to 50 hours this week. And most weeks I do work overtime. I do work over the 40-hour, to be honest. Like, I enjoy my job when I enjoy it. I like to help people out. When people are genuinely asking me for help and I can help, then I will do it. And you know, it's easy money most times, and sometimes it's tough on the brain. I know my limits. If I physically can't, if I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't feel well mentally / physically, then I will say no. But like, if somebody genuinely asks, or if I'm just like, you know what, there's nothing that I need to do for the next couple of hours, I could totally stay on, they need the staff, then I will help. So yeah, so with the reading sort of sense of that, and I sometimes manage to get reading done at work. So yeah, I just have less time to read these days, really. But all things considered, I've done really well with my reading for this month, and I feel really proud of myself. Like, I'm already nearly finishing my sixth book or something like that, and I know the fifth was kind of like a novella, but still, it was like 50 or so pages of a novella or something daft like that. So yeah, and I'm halfway through Torch Against the Night. This is like book number 7. So, and I have started Did I Mention I Need You and Pretty Little Liars. So those are going to be the books I'm kind of going to be reading from. Obviously, Summerthon is happening. I would like to be reading from that. I would like to be reading from both the Biblio Games books for the challenges as well as the Summerthon books, just because you get extra points for the challenges for the Biblio Games, and also for the Summerthon as well, the challenges. I'm only reading one challenge at the moment, and that's that one, but that will kill 2 birds with one stone because it counts towards 2 readathons. So yeah, I need to determine what I'm going to read. I should really have read Wonder Woman because that was a great book, but it's the next superhero book in line, so I might read it. So we shall see what mood I'm in for what book, because I'm being a mood reader with this readathon as well, but I am sticking to my TBR. The only book that I've added onto my TBR is this book, which is the sequel to a book that was in the TBR for the start of the month. So it's just because I enjoyed the first book so much. But, you know, I'm reading. That's all that matters. So I'm going to head off now to get a little bit more reading done. Then I'm going to watch a couple of episodes of The Society before it's, like, lockdown. Like, when everyone's going to bed. Like, 11 o'clock-ish to 11:30. And you got to be quiet and not make noise, just because of, like, rules and regulations that if I make noise beyond 11 o'clock, that's keeping people awake. They could file a noise complaint against me. So I'm going to head off now and pretty much just get some reading done, watch some TV, and yeah, so I will hopefully speak to you guys tomorrow. Hello, it's day 30 of June and I'm now back home. I went to the Harry Potter studio tour in London on Friday, stayed at Ben's on Saturday, and then today is Sunday and I've just come home. So I managed to finish The Supervillain and Me by Daniel Banas. I really enjoyed that book. I finished it when on the train, but I haven't done any reading since. I did sort of start There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. I'm only like a few pages in though, so I'm not really that far. But that's my first book that is for the Bookie Trials readathon, and because I'm in the Mage, we start a few days early, but I didn't get any reading done like for the challenges on the 28th, so I've only just started today. So I'm gonna hopefully do some more reading now, and I'm also thinking of like editing my studio tour vlog as well, so I might edit that first and then do some reading, but I'll keep you updated with whatever plan that I do decide. But I'm feeling really good with my reading so far in June, so I'm hoping that June is going to be a lot better because I've just been pushing myself lately. So yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good with my reading, so I'm going to head off now to edit this video and then get some reading done, and then I will keep you updated.